two employees of a small town pizza restaurant are found dead. Harvey, who also went by Dean, and his wife Valerie had been married for 29 years. They had one son named Christopher and had always lived in a small town of Claypool Hill, Virginia. Harvey and Valerie were very well known in the area and were very loved. Valerie started working at Pizza Plus in 1998 and Harvey joined her soon after. They enjoyed working together and did what they could to provide for their son.
Then the cutting table behind that, then the ovens, then where you cook that, then off to the side of it's where they had the washing machine and for the dishes and everything, and the table where they made dough.
Did you ever get any emergency training at the restaurant? In other words, if there's a power outage or things like that, how to evacuate the building?
No.
Anything like that? Did you know where the fire extinguisher was located in the
Not
restaurant?
right off, no.
Did you ever handle that fire extinguisher that was in that restaurant?
Not that I know of.
Did they ever do any type of tests on that fire extinguisher? Like sometimes they'll check it to make sure it's still charged, or every year or so they'll come in and recharge it. Were you ever aware of any testing done
No.
on that fire extinguisher?
No.
How would you say your credit history is?
I mean, it's not good.
So what would be problems if I were to run it? What would I find?
There would be some medical bills on there, and there would be a couple, one ring.
Okay, medical bills. Whose medical bills are they?
There's a couple that's mine.
Okay,
And
what were they for?
I couldn't tell you right offhand.
You don't remember what you went to the doctor for?
To be on there, not right off. So I went one time for my foot.
Where'd you go to be treated?
I actually went 3 places. I went to Clinch Valley, out here at Tazewell Community, and then the doctor's office in Homeacre. Right there where the New People's Bank's at.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the name of it.
What were the total of the insurance payouts on your parents?
That I got was $245.
Since the payouts, tell me things that you've purchased that cost more than $1,000.
I bought 2 vehicles.
Okay, what were they?
One's an '05 Chevy Tahoe.
And what'd you pay for that?
It's $15,600.
Did you pay cash?
Yes.
Any kind of deal for paying cash?
No.
And what else did you buy?
It's 1999 Dodge 1500.
And what'd you pay for that?
$8,000.
You paid cash for that too?
Yes.
What else would you say you've purchased other than the 2 vehicles?
I bought an ATV.
What would you say you paid for that?
$7,000.
Okay. What else? Anything come to mind?
I bought some tools.
Anything else?
I bought another ATV,
What'd you pay for the second ATV?
$1,900. And then I bought a side-by-side ATV.
How much you pay for that?
$9,000.
So what do you got, like $150,000 left?
I've done some work on the house that we're living at.
Okay. How much did you spend on that? Just ballpark it.
Probably 5,000 or 6,000.
What'd you have done for 5,000 or 6,000?
Carpet,
All right.
new heat pump.
So the total you think you just spent on a house, just ballpark it. I mean, it wasn't 100,000, was it?
No.
Okay. Well, what do you think it might have been? Just ballpark.
What, on the house?
Yeah.
I'm renting the house.
Okay. So did you live anywhere else that you put any money into when you lived there?
No.
Okay. So how much you think you got left? If you had 245,000.
I'd say 125,000.
On March 30, 2009, an employee of Pizza Plus called 911 around 8:40 a.m. She said she walked into the restaurant and found her manager lying in a pool of blood. Valerie had been found in the kitchen. She had been severely beaten and her throat had been slashed. There was blood all over the pizza oven and storage rack and the table. The blood was everywhere. Harvey had been found just outside the back door. His throat had also been cut, but later it would be revealed that Harvey had actually died from a stroke. The cut to his throat had occurred afterwards. The killer had tried to clean up on the way out of the restaurant. A bloody mop was found near the door, and a bloody fire extinguisher had been put back in its place. There were blood drops found in the sink. The blood samples were collected and taken to the crime lab. The 911 caller was interviewed by the police. She mentioned that there was some illegal drug activity going on at the car wash that was next door to Pizza Plus. The owner of the car wash would come into the restaurant and talk to Valerie. Valerie had mentioned to her that she was scared of the man that came in. The man was questioned. He said he did go to Pizza Plus that night, but just sat in his car and didn't go inside. The surveillance footage did clear him. It was odd, but he wasn't the killer. The next person the police looked into was a delivery driver named Brian. Harvey and Valerie's son, Christopher, told the police that this employee had issues with Valerie. The delivery driver did admit that they fought often, but he left the restaurant around 11:50 p.m. He said he went to a friend's house, which the friend confirmed. The delivery driver was also ruled out. The police received many tips about the case. One tip was from an inmate at the Tazewell County Jail. The man said he heard from a local bartender that she and two of her friends had driven to the restaurant to rob it. The bartender apparently told him that she thought that her friends killed Harvey and Valerie. This also turned out to be a dead end. The bartender never told anyone anything like that, and the inmate was full of shit. The bartender was also ruled out. The police went back to the crime scene. They weren't able to find anyone else's DNA at the crime scene. Valerie's DNA was found on the fire extinguisher, and there was a mix of Valerie and Harvey's blood in the sink. On April 3rd, 2009, Valerie and Harvey were laid to rest. The case went cold for several years. The police didn't have any new suspects or leads. In October 2012, Detective Michael Hall was assigned full-time to the Looney's case. He went back to the crime scene and had the evidence reanalyzed. Detective Hall also had a behavior analyst from the FBI come up with a profile on their killer. The FBI agent said that the killer was a male in his 20s, 30s, with a high school education, and who was familiar with the operations of Pizza Plus. By November 2012, the police had their sights set on Christopher Looney. Christopher was cooperative, but only answered yes or no questions. Christopher was interviewed again and passed a polygraph test. In January 2013, the police interviewed Lenny Clark, the couple's friend and godmother of Christopher. They learned that Looney had learned that Christopher had been violent towards Valerie just a few weeks before she died. Looney had discovered bruises on Valerie, which Valerie confessed that they came from Christopher. The police learned that Christopher was in need of money and had been living with his parents at the time of their murders. He had been the beneficiary of his parents' $240,000 life insurance, which he never collected. On February 13, 2013, Christopher sat down with Sergeant Neil Turley and a professional interrogator named Rich Byington. They confronted Christopher about his lies. Back in 2009, Christopher had told the police that he wasn't alarmed when his parents didn't come home on March 30, 2009, as it was their 29th wedding anniversary. Christopher said they had planned to go to the Smoky Mountains for a trip they planned. The police actually learned that Christopher and Harvey had planned to go fishing instead. The police also told Christopher that the killer would left behind touch DNA at the crime scene even if they were wearing gloves. Rich Biden told Christopher that he needed to tell them what happened, and Christopher then whispered that it was an accident. Christopher said he wanted to talk to his parents at Pizza Plus to ask them for some money. Christopher had some court fees he needed to pay on time or he would go to jail. Christopher said he lost it when Valerie said no. Christopher said he had a knife with him and cut his mom on her neck. Christopher also said that his dad came inside and he choked him. Harvey had a stroke and Christopher cut his neck.
Just a few more minutes. Try to get all this cleared up. Chris, I understand what you said earlier, but can you tell me about what time you went down there?
By 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay. What was your mom and dad doing at the time? Closing the store? Can you speak up just a little bit? So I know you're upset, but so where was your mom at the time when you first went in?
They were doing paperwork.
Okay. Again, what started the argument?
Just money.
Money problem. Okay. All right. What was the first thing that you did after that?
That's when we started arguing.
Okay. With your mom and your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What happened after that?
That's when I got on mom. Cut her.
Okay. What'd you cut her with?
No knife.
Your knife?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of knife was it?
It's just a regular knife. I don't remember.
Do you still have it?
No.
What'd you do with it?
I threw it away.
Do you remember where?
No.
You sure? Okay. Did you drive up there?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of car did you drive in?
It's my black car.
Was that the Mazda?
Mm.
Okay. Now that was your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were you wearing that night?
I had sweatshirt, jeans, and tennis shoes.
Okay. So, after you cut your mom, where was your dad?
Well, he was hitting me then when Mom fell. He took off running out the back.
So your dad was hitting you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said your mom fell. I can't take a nod.
Yes.
Yeah, is that what happened? Okay. All right. Tell me what happened after that.
I just chased after Dad and grabbed him from behind.
Okay. What did you hit your dad with?
I didn't hit him with nothing.
Okay. You didn't hit him with nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Okay, where was your dad at when you called him?
Going out the back door.
Okay, what did you do then?
That's when I grabbed him from behind.
Okay. Explain to me what you did.
I was just choking him. And then we fell.
Okay. What happened after that?
And that's when I went back inside.
Back inside and do what?
To make sure Mom was not moving.
Okay, what did you use?
I hit her with the fire extinguisher.
Okay, where'd you hit her on the fire extinguisher?
In the head.
You know how many times?
No.
Okay. What happened after that?
Back outside.
You went back outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please, let's be clear. I know it's a lot to going through your head, but after you hit her with the fire extinguisher, what did you do with the fire extinguisher?
I'll put it back
Put it back where?
where it was hanging.
Okay. Did you do anything else to her after that?
No.
Okay. Where did you cut your mom at?
On her neck.
Okay. Where at on her neck?
I just on her neck, throat.
Did you go all the way around her head?
I don't know.
Can you demonstrate on yourself where you recall cutting her? Start with. Just using your fingers, just on you.
Somewhere through here, I guess.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of knife it was?
No.
But it was. Where did you get the knife?
It's one I carried all the time.
Okay, was it a big hunting knife or?
No, it was just a regular knife, small knife.
Okay. All right, after you did that, what happened then?
I went outside.
Okay, to do what?
Make sure Dad was gone.
Okay. Okay, what happened? What'd you do to your dad then?
That's when I cut him
Where'd you cut him?
in the neck too.
Okay. Now, when you said you grabbed your dad from behind, how did you grab your dad? With your hands? With your arms? Or,
with my arms.
okay. Can you tell me how exactly, did you have him in a headlock or around?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What did you do then to get him on the ground?
We just fell.
Okay. Did you have anything else with you other than your knife?
No.
All right. After you cut your dad's throat, what happened?
I got in the car and left.
Okay. Did you take anything with you?
I took the deposit bags.
Okay. What'd you do with the deposit bags?
I threw them out too.
You recall where?
No.
Are you sure?
Was there any money in the deposit bags?
I think there was.
Did you take the money?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how much money?
No.
Okay. What'd you do with the checks?
They were still in the bag.
Okay. Which way did you go home?
Through Claypool Hill.
Okay. Did you go, when you say through Claypool Hill, do you mean towards Richlands or towards Walmart?
Towards Walmart.
Okay. Where'd you go? What route did you go that way?
Just through.
Did you stop anywhere on the way?
No.
Okay. Was there anybody with you?
No.
Okay. All right, after you went to Walmart, which way did you go?
Across Ravenous Branch. Or there at PM Quitmart.
Okay. Did you go straight home after that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What'd you do when you got home?
Took my clothes off and threw them in the washing machine.
Okay. Did you say you had some boots on?
I had tennis shoes on.
Had tennis shoes on? Do you still have those tennis shoes?
Mm-hmm.
What kind were they?
I don't remember.
You don't remember at all?
No.
Okay.
Why'd you throw them out?
I didn't throw them out.
What happened to them?
They just got old and worn out.
Do you still have the clothes today that you wore?
I don't think so.
I mean, what you said, jeans and a sweatshirt, right?
Yeah.
Remember what kind of sweatshirt?
No.
What'd the sweatshirt say on the Looney?
I don't think so. Nothing.
Okay. While you were there, did you call anybody?
No.
Did the phone ring?
No.
Nobody called?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Did anybody come in?
No.
Okay. Did you lock the doors when you got there?
No.
Okay. Before you left, and you said you went out and cut your dad, right? Okay. Is that the time that you left, or did you do something else before you left?
No, on the way out, that's when I was mopping the foot tracks.
Okay. Were you covered in blood?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Did you have any gloves on when you did this?
I think so.
Well, come on now.
Yeah, I had a pair of gloves on.
Okay, what kind of gloves?
Just nylon gloves.
What'd you do with those?
I threw them out.
Okay. Did you throw this bag and your gloves and on the way home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You recall where at?
No, right off, no. I don't know.
Are you telling me the truth about that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where I threw them out.
Okay. Do you think you threw them out before you got home?
I threw them out before I got home.
Okay. Was it just before you got home, or was it kind of on the way?
It was on the way.
Did you take the money out before you did that?
Mm,
Okay. Is there any possibility you still have that knife?
no.
You would call. Did you throw it out the same time that you did the?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you put it in the money bag?
No.
Did you think? Did you throw them out at the same time?
Yeah, they were all of it was thrown out at the same time.
Okay. Can you
What
think?
road were you on?
To hide through PM Quick Mart right there somewhere.
Okay. Did you throw it out right there, or did you throw it out going across the mountain road? 'Cause that's the only way you can get on the cross, or did you take another route?
No, that's the way I went.
Okay. Anybody see you pull out? Did you talk to anybody
No.
after you left? Did you talk to anybody when you got home?
No.
Okay. So the next day, what did you do?
That's when I went to work.
So that part is the truth of what you told us?
Mm-hmm.
That you went to work? Okay. Have you told anybody, have you told Cartina that you did this?
No.
You haven't told a soul?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else that I need to know for you to help yourself that you need to tell me?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But
Are you pretty sure on the time that you got there?
it was around there.
Okay.
Where did you say you parked again?
Around back.
What kind of vehicle were you driving?
It was a Mazda.
When you say around back, is that near the car wash?
No, on like right behind the building.
Okay. What door did you go in when you went in the first time?
The front door.
Where was your mom when you went in the front door?
Right there on the side doing paperwork.
Did she offer you anything to eat?
No.
Okay.
Has she already had you food laid out?
No.
Okay.
When you left, how did you leave?
The back door.
You didn't hit your dad with nothing else?
No.
Are you sure, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. So when you and him were in the back, how were you on him? I mean, was he like, if this is your dad, are you behind him? Is he facing away from you, or is he facing towards you?
Away from me.
Okay. How did you have a hold of him?
Just around his neck.
Okay, with which arm?
I think my right one.
Okay. So at that point, what happened with that?
Then that's when we fell.
Okay. What did you continue to do at that time?
Just holding him there.
Okay. How long?
I don't know.
Okay. Was he on top of you then?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you roll him over or?
I just moved out of the way. I didn't.
Did you hit him again?
I never hit him.
Okay. Did you kick him or step on him or anything of that nature?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just clarifying. Is that when you went back inside?
Yes.
Okay. And was your mom moving still at that time?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do then? While she was still moving?
That's when I hit her with the fire extinguisher.
Okay. Did you cut her any more after that?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I didn't cut her anymore after that.
Okay. Was the neck and the throat the only place you cut her?
Yes.
Okay. Did you hit her? Where'd you hit her at with the fire extinguisher?
On the head.
Anywhere else on her body?
No.
Did she fight you?
She did.
Okay. Where did she hit you at?
She didn't really hit me.
What did you say?
To stop.
And why do you think you didn't?
Because I was angry.
So you were still angry after you got outside and then came back?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear you, Chris.
Yes.
Okay.
Did your dad say anything to you when you grabbed him?
No.
Do you think you can write me a statement on this?
Probably not.
You don't think you can do it?
No.
Would you be willing to try?
I can try, but I don't think I could.
Okay. Well, if you'll try for me, okay, I appreciate it. Do you want something else to drink or anything? This will help you, Chris. This will help you. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to write.
Well, just basically like you did before, tell me what happened. Why you went there. What started the argument. You're trying to get money, right? Borrowed money.
I asked for money.
Asked for money. And then you got into an argument. And it led to what it led to. So that's basically what I need to know. If you can write that down for me, that's definitely going to help you. Where's the car at now?
Junked.
Junked.
Mm-hmm.
What junkyard?
Didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't do it?
I didn't have it junked. Cordina have it junked.
Oh, she did. Was it her car too, or?
No, it was my car.
Okay, why she have it junked?
Because it was sitting down there at her house.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd left it because the battery had went out on it or something.
Mm-hmm. Car still run, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get the gloves at that you had?
I just had them from work.
Mm-hmm. Did you throw those away too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I believe you said, did you say you threw the knife and them and the money bag away at the same time, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you wear a t-shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to write this statement for me?
No.
You're not gonna be able to? Okay.
Christopher was arrested and charged with 2 counts of capital murder. July 23, 2014, Christopher pled no contest to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to life in prison. Valerie and Harvey loved their son, but didn't know how to help him anymore. Christopher was greedy and couldn't take no for an answer. He killed his parents and didn't confess until years later, when he was confronted by all his lies. The past and his lies finally caught up with him.